if you were booking today, if you were booking the
Well, yeah, I'd like to take a big swing at you, Serge. Well, then why don't I take off my hat? Okay, I'm done.
you're done with the Bill Murray. We're going to cover Lost in Translation next week. Um,
Great. LB Scarlet.
so Outsiders slash NWO in your prime, not today. Maybe Scott's with us still, okay? And you had to book the invasion not of that product, but of current WWE. If
And we're in our we're in the we're Scott and I are 36 and Hulk's 42.
coming back, right? Coming
Okay.
back, show up. Who would you work with? What uh how would you get the heat that you guys got back then with the current roster? How would you do it? Could you even? Or was it?
The the best thing you could do probably would be attack NXT first.
Oh, interesting.
Attack NXT and like say Bronson. Like the up and coming guys beat the fucking dog shit on all of them and then go and I tell you how the easiest way to do it is just the three of us just wait. I mean, bring us into WrestleMania and have Cody finally got Roman beat, and then come down and just fucking dog pull the rug out of because at that point, I mean, you want the fucking you want that same degree of heat. That's the I mean, because at that point, if you don't fucking pay that fucking Cody runoff by then, so I would say that would be if I had to book. Let us fuck Cody at WrestleMania.
I want to go to your NXT thing for a minute because this is really interesting. I didn't even consider that when I thought of this today. So you go in, you squash the guys there. Do you take over the show like
Yeah,
you
oh
guys did it?
yeah.
Like, do you change the logo?
Oh
the,
fuck
the
yeah.
NWO logo gets painted over the NXT. Shows in black and white, all that
So
shit.
then what is so what do they do? So now it's like, do they send their A team down to squash us,
Down to NXT.
and then we just keep coming over the top?
Or maybe they
Beat,
don't
beat
cross, but you don't go over. So they're saying every week on Raw, come here, bring it here. You,
the fact that we would come down and attack Shawn Michaels promotion
right.
and beat the fuck out of Shawn would be huge.
Oh God, does it? Is anyone out there salivating right now? Oh God, amazing. So, all right, so you guys finally, you could, well, God, you could work that NXT thing for how many months?
Like, oh, I mean, several. There's great talent down there,
So then you got,
and the thing is, I mean, there's a couple like Bloom's kids down there, Steiner's kids down there. They got
yeah,
some fucking bodies.
you turn the performance center into a hotel bar basically after the
Oh, I
matches.
mean, it's we bring in Mitchell.
Oh, with the
Ex-
plastic spoon
no, but see, I
action.
thought I'd say to him, hey, can you do me a favor? We're gonna do the Coke thing again, but could you go out and spend like maybe $20 and get a long fingernail done, so you could use a fingernail so that have that optic of
Make it
fucking.
cool. Make it cool.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine fucking actually thinking through something and making it fucking where it looked pimp instead of fucking look like somebody fucking ate the last mashed potatoes out of the KFC fucking fun pack.
We expect more from Billy Corgan.
But then again, are we fucking? Is that Billy Corgan?
Or is it Borg Corgan?
Exactly. Do-doom, 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 do-doom.
What if Steve was saying, what if NXT becomes a call up for the NWO now?
Oh.
So there's a logo. The NWO NXT. So now you start
Did
putting
you see
guys
the
in there.
NXT with the O?
Yes.
NXT 2.
Right. There it is. You know who could be who could be the valet, the official valet could be the girl in the black outfit that was next to James Mitchell. Maybe it could be the new female
We'll
representative.
just use her. We'll use her against Otis.
So how does it get brought into Raw now? So you guys are doing this on, you take over the show. NXT becomes, talk about a boost to the NXT ratings, becomes the NWXT, and how do you get lured over to Raw?
I think we get Steiner's kid. We might, at that point we might have 6. Kid Waltman would be with us at the initial, so there'd be 4 of us instead of just the 3. So he would be with us. Yeah. So we get a couple of fucking studs. So we got the now way there because Judgment Day. You're gonna have to. We'd have to get a girl. We'd have to find a because it's very female. There's if you don't have, but I think at that point we I think that Charlotte's kind of got pushed out of the way a little bit. Like so it's kind of in the. So we get Charlotte. Charlotte Flair jumps because she's kind of the old school.
Right.
She jumps.
Now Sean's role here, Michael's role here,
right?
Because you've invaded his territory, kind of turned on him. He is he the one that then begins to enlist help from Raw?
I think so. Because Taker came down, like those guys that came down for that. So
right.
But at that point, I mean, we could get. I mean, God, if you just set Taker down, we got enough guys to get some heat on Take.
Yeah. You appear at the pay-per-views in what capacity?
Front row, hard camera.
So you're not in the ring yet.
No, we don't. Because we would have. They number one, they would never allow us in the building. We'd never get in the building unless we had tickets.
Right.
So we have you're not allowed in here. Fucking, we have tickets.
Do you make contact with any of the talent in the ring before you screw Cody out of the title, or is that the first time one of you hopped the guardrail?
We show up several times and do nothing.
Right. That's what I mean.
Yeah, we show up several times.
Would the product today have the restraint to allow you guys to draw out the angle like that?
Paul would.
Show up to 3. Paul would do it.
Paul would.
Show up to 3 pay-per-views and touch nobody. Just sit in the crowd.
I mean, how much more restraint you need not to fucking put the belt on Cody than they have?
Right.
Let alone here he is coming out of the fucking water Rambo style for War Games.
Right.
I mean, he's still fucking featured, focused. And then that fucking that next Monday night after you fucking beat down Cody, you walk out there together, and Hulk grabs the microphone and goes, "So, what do you guys want to talk about tonight?"
Well, so here's a good point, though. You guys were all great talkers now. So who could, if the NWO was going to add, you probably wouldn't add 50 members like the first time, but if you were going to add a little bit to the faction, who could come over? Who could talk? Who has the cool, first of all, to wear the black and white, but then could also get on the stick and do it?
I think LA Knight would be a good selection. It was a plant all along.
Nash on his fucking podcast.
Was always fucking. He was always the one that was gonna fucking be fucking implant. He was the sleeper cell.
The sleeper cell, right?
See,
Get him in the t-shirt.
oh, he's almost in Diesel wear there.
A little bit, little maybe a little Diesel, a little Stone Cold, maybe a little merger there.
Yeah.
Couldn't have him overshadow the rest of the NWO.
If you want, somebody's got to take the bumps.
Love it. Love it, love it.